So I am just heading to my in-laws to drop off the boys. And I am going to go home and I'm going to do some relaxing as well as some much needed cleaning of their nursery. So I thought I would bring you along on my day. So this is what the room looked like before. It's not too bad, however, things weren't where they belonged and I started to just get really stressed when I put them to bed. I spend a lot of time in here in the dark, and so things not being where they belong makes it really difficult. Also, they're at the point where they were sizing out of clothing, so I needed to sort through that, and it was post-Christmas, so I really needed to find places for new things, as well as just have some organization. So the first thing I do whenever I clean any room in my house is I gather up all the dirty laundry. And so in bedrooms, that would mean also changing sheets, bedding, and in the boys' rooms, their sleep sacks, as well as the change pad cover. I find that by getting rid of all of this laundry or putting it all in one spot, it just helps clean up the room, makes it easier for me to find places, and I am able to continue on with what I need to do. After I had changed the sheets, I wanted to clear out a laundry basket, so I grabbed the laundry basket that had their new clothes from Christmas. However, most of them are too big, so I had to sort through them first and fold them to put them away. With all of their clothes, I always sort through them by size, and then I put them in boxes that I have in our storage room. So when I need them, it's easier for me to find them because they are already pre-sorted. I always usually pre-wash everything too. However, these were all Christmas brand new items, so I just was folding them and I'd wash them when I opened that box up. I was happy to be able to pack away all of these and clear out some space, but I was also happy to start going through the closet and the dresser and finding things that were too small. I needed to clean off the top of the dresser as it was dusty and things were all over the place, so I wanted to make sure that I cleaned it off by spraying it with our Young Living Thieves Cleaner, which we love and is super gentle and safe. So I cleaned off the glass top on the dresser and then dried it off and started to organize what was on top. We keep things such as oils or our diaper rash cream on top of our dresser, as well as the boys' diffuser and hatch light sound machine thing. We also like to keep a vitamin D oil and their tummy oil on the dresser as well. So I wanted to make sure that those were still easy to find, but also tidying up. We used to keep diapers on top of our dresser as well. However, the size diapers don't fit in the box I have, so I'll need to come up with something different. I then started to go through the drawers. I like to keep the first dresser drawer full of diapers, and then the next one is usually our milestone items, so anything that we use for our milestone pictures every month, I like to keep easy and accessible in a drawer. I was sorting through and making sure that anything that was too small was being pulled out, as well as anything that was too big wasn't being left in there. We had come across a few things that were too big, and it's very frustrating in the night when we're trying to get them ready for bed and they're drowning in their clothing. I like to also make sure that things are all folded and buttons are all done up, so it's easier when I get the boys ready. I really like to have it as easy as possible for me to continue on with my day. I also decided to make sure that all the dresser drawers were organized quickly, so I went through, pulled anything that was too small. The boys are currently in 3-month and 3 to 6 month clothing, and we have a few things that they still fit in the 3-month, however most of the things are 3 to 6 month. So I wanted to pull whatever needed to be pulled, as well as hang things that needed to be hung. I also needed to clean off my catch-all table. I decided to put a few things away, extra burp cloths. We have dropped our middle of the night feeds, so I was able to clear off any extra bottles or anything like that as well. I also had to organize our cloth diapers. We do cloth diapers about 50% of the time when they're washed. However, I had not stuffed them all, so I needed to take some time and do that, so that when it came time to use them again, they were all ready to go. So I decided to stuff the pocket diapers that we were using and organize them on my 3-tiered cart, which I absolutely love. It used to be my breastfeeding tray in my nursery or in my living room, and now it's in my nursery for cloth diapers, and I love being able to see what I'm looking for. If you have any questions about any of these products or things that we use, please let me know. I would love to show you what we love and what we absolutely use all the time, and things that we haven't liked, or how we afford to do the things we do with our twin boys. I had a box by the boys' closet door that was full of teddy bears and extra books, and so I decided to sort through those. I decided I needed to start taking out all of their Christmas books off of their bookshelf, as well as sorting through their clothes and pulling anything that was too small. I really needed to organize the closet. There was a lot of extra boxes in there, as well as things that were just shoved in there to be out of the way. Although the closet's not perfectly organized, it did feel better once everything was kind of put back where it belonged. I do like to sort things via sizes and then type of article of clothing, so all the 3-month hoodies and then all the 3 to 6 month hoodies. However, at this point my goal is just to get everything put away so that when it came time to put away all the laundry that I have finished in the basement, it was easier to organize. I also went through and pulled out any books or toys that are too old for them. I like to only keep out our board books, as they are a little more durable, and toys that are anywhere over 6 months I don't keep out for them yet. I'll keep those for when they're a little older. I also went through a box of blankets and teddy bears and took out anything that was extra, so that when they're older they have them, but they don't really need them right now. They're not playing with teddy bears or anything like that, so I just kept a few very special ones out. I put all of the books back. However, once again, I didn't organize them how I would like to. They're not picture perfect, but I just put up some of our new ones so that we would have them to read at night, as well as just to see how many extra books I did have at the end of the day, and noticed that we actually had some doubles of our books. I decided to use the bottom tier of my cart to put our teddy bears for now. I do have a shelf that is coming, however it's not finished yet, which we will put some of our teddy bears on, as well as toys and books on in our living room, but at this point this was the spot for them. I always keep a box in their closet for clothes that are too small or too big, as well as a box for any clothes or things that are super sentimental that they may have. So I put their Santa hats in here for this year. Those are things that I want to keep and I never want to actually give away, so I made sure to put that back in the closet. I love my Dyson vacuum, and I really needed to vacuum their carpet and make sure that it was tidy. The letters on the wall were painted by different friends and family members, and this is the finished product once I had cleaned their bedroom. I made sure to put the laundry hamper back so that I had a place to put all of their dirty laundry, as well as a nice, fresh, organized top shelf. I also made sure that everything was stocked. So all of the diapers were put away, all of the clothes were folded. These are all my 3 to 6 month clothing. Then I have all my 3-month clothing and socks and my sleepers as well. I really did want to make sure that I had everything I could need organized to make it easier. I find that I do so much during the night that it's really hard sometimes to pick up after myself, so I needed to have this time to clean. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments or would like to see more about our nursery or products we use, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to share, and we hope to see you back again. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and like, and make sure you check out our previous videos.